I'm Mr. James from Charm City Karate. This is our chat from the mat for respect. So, what is respect? Respect basically is treating other people the way you would like them to treat you. So, what are some ways that you can show respect? Well, first, the easiest way really is to use sir and ma'am. So what that means is somebody asks you a question, you respond with yes sir or no sir, yes ma'am or no ma'am. Now, that's a little bit old-fashioned, but since nobody's doing it these days, what that means is it catches people's attention really well. So what's going to happen is when they ask you a question and you say yes sir, they kind of go, what? And it catches them. And they realize that respect's important to you, so they tune into you a little bit more, all right? And that's a good thing, because now they realize respect's important to you, and they're going to pay more attention, okay? Another way that we show respect is we always look somebody in the eyes when we're talking to them, all right? Now, that's a good way to pay attention to somebody. And since respect is all about treating other people the way we want them to treat us, we need to pay attention to people when they talk. We don't want to be looking at the floor or looking around the room or texting on our cell phone. We want to pay attention to them. We want to show them respect. Because when you're talking to somebody, you want them to pay attention to you. You don't want them looking around the room or doing something else. So we need to look them in the eye. All right? And since respect is getting that two-way street going, when you respect somebody else, they're going to respect you back. You look at them when they're talking, they're going to look at you when you're talking. All right, so this is all good. Now, another thing is we don't interrupt when somebody else is talking. We let them finish. We're going to respect them and let them have their say. Then what they're going to do is they are going to let us finish and have our say. All right, so we let them talk, present whatever they're saying. They're going to let us talk, present whatever we're saying. Okay? Whatever they have to say is important to them. We need to listen. Then, whatever we have to say is important, and we're going to listen. Right? You don't want to do that thing where somebody's talking and you're going, yeah, but yeah, but that's not cool. It's not really respectful. All right? I understand that sometimes you have something really important based on what they just said. Make a note in your head. Let them finish and then say, well, I understand what you were saying, but this, or and this. Let them finish. Okay? Also, you don't argue or fight with somebody that you really respect. Okay? You might have a different opinion. That's fine. But you don't want to argue and fight with them. You can present your alternate opinion. You can discuss things with them. But you don't argue and fight and bicker. That's totally different. Okay? So, you want to make sure that you don't just like go back and forth with them about silly stuff like that. Alright, now, another thing is, another way to show respect is to help others. How can you help others? It can be something as simple as helping to set the table for dinner, or cleaning up after dinner, taking out the trash, or holding a door open for somebody that's carrying a lot of stuff, or giving up a seat on the bus or the train to somebody that's older than you or can't stand real well. Maybe they got a cane or a walker or something. Helping others doesn't have to be something huge. Little things mean a lot too. Okay? It's just you trying to help. Okay? Another way that you can show respect is by doing what you're told. If your parents ask you to go do your homework, you go do your homework. You don't argue about it. You just do it. They ask you to go clean your room or whatever. Just do it. Okay? It's not a big deal. And here's the bonus for you. If you go and you do it, then after a while, you're going to build up some credit. Okay? So when you want to do something like stay over at Timmy's house or go play outside for a while longer, and you say, listen, can I stay over at Timmy's house? Or can I play outside for an extra half hour? I don't want to come in right now. They'll say, well, you know, they have been doing everything else I've asked them without arguing or anything. Sure, go ahead. Little Joey's been very respectful. Oh, look at that. It's earned you something, okay? And that's how respect works, all right? Now, who deserves your respect? Your parents, your school teachers, your karate teachers, the clergy, and your elders. Why do these people deserve your respect? Because these are all people that care for you, that teach you, and that have gone before you and laid foundations for the things that you have now. These are people that have set things up so that you can have what you have now, or that are trying to teach you and provide for you now. So you have to give them respect for what they are trying to do or have done for you. Okay? Now, how can you determine whether or not you're giving enough respect or behaving in the right manner? What you do is you ask yourself a simple question. Is this how I would like to be treated in this situation? If the answer is yes, then you're doing it right. If the answer is no, then you're not doing it right. Okay? And you need to change it. Make sense? Okay, so there you go. Now, you know what respect is, you know how to show respect, you know who deserves your respect, and you've got a simple tool for figuring out if you're showing enough respect or not. Okay? So, I'm Mr. James. This was our chat from the mat for week 1 of respect. Have a good day, and we'll see you next week. Have a great day.